Hello everyone and welcome back to Adventures of Mana, where we've reached the creepy town of Jad where there's no music and very little sound effects. The other wives say Devias' mother was so ugly he locked her up in a cave. Sure, there is a sealed cave in the oasis, but it wouldn't be foolish to think that someone was trapped inside, wouldn't it? Alright, now I'm concerned that this isn't just a... No. Why is there no music? That doesn't seem right. Hold on. There's just no music. Jad used to be a nice town until Devias showed up and took control. Why is this town so creepy? Did you see a large old house on the edge of town? Devias lives there. Yeah, why is this town creepy? Like, really creepy? The Foul Valley mists appeared right after our bard went missing. I see. How's this? Oh! Now we got music again. Hello? Yes, you there. You look... Oop, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to talk to you. I meant you no disrespect. I don't like outsiders in my town. Finish your business and be on your way. Amanda, if I recall, that foolish girl said she was making for the shifting sands, a labyrinth hidden deep in the desert. None have ever returned from that accursed place. Why she would go there is beyond me. Excuse me, Parrot. You seem like you'd have good information. Blink twice if you want me to get you out of here. Okay. It's the fact that the sound effects are hit or miss is what's like really hit or miss. Only the blood red tears of a Gorgon can break a curse. How do I know this? How do you not know this? Yes. Apologies for my ignorance. The valley to the north is filled with a dark mist that burns the lungs. I'd stay away if I were you. That seems like a convenient way to prevent me from moving on, doesn't it? Looking for a way into the Oasis Cave? I might know, but it'll cost you. How about the fangs of a desert saurus? Nah, I'm good. Sources all over the desert, but only one way into the cave. That's alright, I found my way in. I don't need you. What do you sell? Nothing that I need. Cool. Good. Perfect. That's what I want. Does anyone here sell weapons or armor? I would... Devias is said to be a powerful mage, capable of transforming men into beasts. Many are seen entering his manse, but very few are seen leaving. Do you know Watts? And do you know how to make stuff? Where have I not been? Have I not been north? There we are. What do you got? What do you got that can... Ooh! It always surprises me that, like, gold would probably make for, like, terrible armor, but it was always, like, one of the best. Cool. Well, that was easy. I'd like to sell all of my old crap. Ooh, do I not want to do that? I'm going to hold on to the rest of this. I think I might still need to go through that stupid cave. And I would hate to be locked out or need to buy new mithril stuff. That would suck. I don't know, I have this now burning fear that something is wrong with my recordings after I've done like so many episodes. Couldn't tell you why. Like, I have had issues with recordings, like, recently. But, like, everything looked fine. I think this is another one of those games I want to do a review of. So I'm actually recording this in a very different way from what I usually do. Oh, the mist. I can't breathe. Oh, well. Oh. All right, we're fine. This is all fine. And just give us the old cure. How close are we to leveling up? Pretty close. For some reason, I keep looking at my GP and thinking that's part of the experience equation. Because the way they have it listed here is goofy. No, this isn't it. Oh, I didn't hold down the button, like, well enough. Basically, I did hold down the button and the game disagreed. Oh, I hate... Maybe it does. Never mind. Before I open my mouth. I'm like, man, it would be nice for that cave to show up, but I might actually have to go inside before it will. It's alright. Yeah, there we go. That's what we wanted. So let's see, I got MP last time, so we're just gonna go more strength. Does seem like this version is like a lot easier. Than the original, which I don't necessarily mind. Oops, I think I can't get through this way. Either that or I have to get through this way. It's one of the two. This was either a terrible idea or the only good move I could have made. Whoa! There's just like this mob of scorpions after me. Where's the little floaty bouncy dude? Did he die? Alright. There we go. I haven't saved in a minute. Like, almost literally a minute. Wait here, girl. Hey, you stole the thing. Amanda, I know it was you who took my pendant. Why did you do it? You must forgive me, Magic. I had no choice. It was the only way to free my brother. What do you mean? I was a fool. Device said he would release Lester if I gave him the pendant, so I did. But instead of freeing my brother, Device turned him into a parrot. Oh! See, I told you the parrot was important. Now the only way to break the curse is to find the tears of a Gorgon, which is why I'm here. You could have told me. Alright, come on, Amanda. Let's save your brother. Oh, thank you, Matrick. I'll never forget this. What do you do? Or ever just find yourself turned into a rock? Alright, so she'll heal petrification. That's good to know. What? Something tells me I'd much rather have poison healed, but whatever. Oh! I remember those guys from Secret of Mana. Kind of an iconic fight, because you get your first spells after you fight them for the first time. Trying to remember if they were in Trials of Mana. Alright, no. Just a dead end? What do I think? Do I break those? Maybe not yet. Maybe we look around first. And then if we get stuck, I'll forget that room exists, complain about not being able to figure out where to go, and then eventually find that room again and then decide to do something there. It's a good plan. Ooh, wait, what happened? What is she doing? What is she firing at? What's in here? Nothing. She might be, I don't know. Desert fever? Oh, we're back at the beginning. I don't remember these guys. I don't know what they're supposed to be. Ugh. Keep forgetting, Sword Arc will not save me. I mean, in that way, it is very true to the original. So I'm not complaining. I see it and my brain is like, oh, okay, it's going to walk into my sword swing. Life will be fine. There, I did it. I did it again. Let's just hold up for a minute here. Oh, she just throws knives at nothing. Okay. Aha, see? But I'm gonna go back to that room because I remembered it existed. Ugh. Holy crap! Was it? Oh man, level up. More strength this time. That's gonna get hard to keep track of. I wonder what level... Just gonna say, I wonder what level I was when I finished... Final Fantasy Adventure. Last time I have... Oh. No. Well, that sucks. And now I'm out of ideas. That didn't work. Ooh, that time the sword swing did help. Alright, being petrified, honestly, not that big a deal. Hey, come back here. I was like, I'll take care of it if we kill all the enemies, because otherwise, what's the point? Okay, this room looks like it should be something, right? I was suspicious the first time I was in here. I was like, well, I mean, there are dead ends in games. No. Alright, I'm very concerned. I don't know where to go. Ow! Get away! Go! Stop sneaking under the sand. Alright. Here's what I'm prepared to offer you fine denizens of this cave. If one of you will show me where I need to go, I will not hack you to pieces. This is my most gracious and final offer. I should heal. Okay, what's in here? Nothing. Uh-oh. It's happening again. I'm gonna get caught up on one little detail. I'm overlooking something stupid. I know it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Got it. Okay. Whew. Yeah, that's not a good sign. That really shouldn't have been as hard as I made it. All right, left or right? We'll go left. Oh, what is that? Those statues. Last time it caused the door to open and close. Get back here. This time nothing? Just decoration. Got it. Alright. Make sure I do a much better job looking at the doors and the walls. You ever pick a direction and you're like, this is probably the direction that it wanted me to go in. But man, I sure would love some treasure. Because I'm pretty sure all treasure at this point is optional. Guys, I have to go back. I have to go right. If I don't, we'll both regret it. Right? Yeah, there we go. How is this not a thing? I could swear there was a treasure in here. We got everything, though. I have a hazy memory that there's a weapon in here that I want. I want to say it's a whip. Alright, question of the day for anyone who wants to weigh in. What would you do in that situation where you're pretty sure the direction you picked is progress, but there's a chance that going back might get you treasure? How often do you go back? For me, it depends on, like, I guess how sick of the game I am. No! Oh, you gotta be kidding me! There we go. Don't do it! Okay. Oh, I know what I need. I can't go this way yet. So, I was just thinking to myself, why a snowman? And then I let go of that thought because I thought, why not a snowman? What that is informing me is that I need the ice spell. I'm pretty sure Amanda just put a dagger in that thing's brain. Good for me, but it is slightly concerning. Like, she did it without breaking a sweat. Nah. Alright, left. The door's locked tight. Alright, let's equip some keys then. How many of those do I have? Why does it use them in such a weird way? Oh. Well, that's good. I don't know if it was necessarily worth a key. So here's the only thing that sucks about keys. Is that once you unlock a door, it doesn't stay unlocked. If you leave that room, the door comes back and it's locked. So that's what I was talking about, getting stuck on the final level because of keys. That was the problem, is that you can end up going around and around in circles very easily. And there's a bunch of locked doors. So, you know, catch a bad break enough times and, you know, go the wrong way. You could easily run out of keys, and I don't believe there's any way to leave. This was my ice spell. I don't need gold armor. These dungeons are getting a little bit more puzzle-like. Oh, I remember this now. No, I'm not facing the right way. There we go. Whoa! That happened. Welcome to Adventures of Mana. Which is not at all the buggiest game I've ever played. I'm pretty sure that's what I have to do, though. I hope it doesn't bug out every time. That's literally how you get through this. Oh, I see. It's not as timed as I thought. Okay. Oh, some quality programming right there. There we go. That's what we needed. Nah. So the Blizzard spell, I don't think does damage. What spell am I missing? Or do they not necessarily go in order? They may not necessarily go in order. But yeah, it will actually freeze enemies so that you can move on. Oh, I didn't equip that where I wanted to. Whoops. So yeah, see, there's the door. The healing door. Notice I can't get back inside without expending another key. Oh no, they just have daggers in their brains. Okay, Amanda didn't do that. I just started throwing daggers and I noticed they had them in their skulls. I'm like, oh. Oh. Where are we at? We're at magic now, right? Yeah. I do think it's kind of interesting. Oh. That you'll end up with the same amount of health, whether you go all strength or all intelligence. Alright, hold on. Let's fix some things here. And then spells. There we go. Why didn't I swear that's what I did last time. Oh, I forgot you can control it. The little, like, ice blade that pops out. Oh, can I eat here? No. Oh, potion. I don't hate that. Are we close to the end? Because we should probably be calling it an episode soon. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. Thought for sure there'd be a wall to break. Unless it's in the previous room. That would suck. The Gorgon! No, more fools come in search of my tears. Ah, but it is you who shall weep. Hello? Question of the day, what's the difference between a Gorgon and a Medusa? Because that, to me, is a Medusa. Ah! My brains! Help! Let's charge up, eh? Ooh! Alright, might make more sense to charge up and then fly across the field than do that. Where'd you go? Wow! That was stupidly easy. Am I over leveled? Doesn't feel like it anywhere else. I will shed no tears for the likes of you. Know my suffering mortals. Our eyes are as dry as the desert outside. We've failed. There must be another way. I can talk with Devias. Maybe I can convince him to change your brother back. Amanda, are you hurt? Medusa, she bit me. And now, it's only a matter of time now before I too become... Magic, you must end this. Grant me peace before I lose control. Take my tears and use them to free my brother. I can't do that, Amanda. We'll go back to see Sir Sibba. He'll know a way to cure you. I can feel the blood of the Gorgon taking over. So hungry. I'm ready to die, Matrick. Just promise me that my death will mean something. Please, it won't be long now. I don't want to hurt anyone. Tell my brother I loved him. Please. I'm sorry, Amanda. You know, we'll make it good. Forgive me. You remove a single blood-red tear from Amanda's cheek. And that's what we're gonna call an episode. Yeah, so this game, I mean, especially think when it came out in Game Boy, like, pretty heavy stuff to be dealing with, so hopefully you guys are still enjoying it. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.